Hey, yo, on the real, land patents have nothing to do with the restoration or the restoring of Yasharala, the so-called African American. I ain't talking about Kemet. I ain't talking about the other indigenous people that also have entitlement to the lands of Canaan, right? Not the land of Canaan where that belongs to Yasharala, us, my people, who know they Hebrew Israelites, but I'm talking about, you know, different areas in America. You guys probably make treaties and deals and all of that, right? That has nothing to do with Yasharala because Yasharala didn't go through none of that right there. Our land was taken from us by force, not through trickery, right? We wasn't connived. We wasn't, what I mean? They didn't bribe us out of anything. They didn't make a promise and then do something. No, we was told that our land's gonna get snuffed from us because we turned from a Shah Ahaya. So then Ahaya gave our land to them and kicked us out of it, gave us like took away our entitlement, took away everything that was holy, that meant something to him. He kicked all of that out, right? And kicked us out with it. And we've been spread it through the four corners of the earth. That has nothing to do with land patents. That has nothing to do with treaties, none of that. So when you hear that talk, that has nothing to do with the covenants that's made with the house of Yasharala, right? Because the covenant that was made with the house of Yasharala, you can't give up no kind of rights like that, right? It was taken by force. So just learn how to discern the difference between that. This is why when it comes to Yasharala getting our lands back, we have to go take it back because they don't want to give that up. This is why it's such a big threat for the least or the greatest of a so-called Negro to rise with some kind of energy and force and dominance or power behind them. To have true influence. I'm talking about influence to listen to the Almighty. Higher. That's the greatest influence. So they don't care if you silly. They want you to be silly. They want you to be comical. They want you to be very entertaining, right? That's good for distractions. You're doing their work. Be funny. Stay silly. That means you ain't focused. You ain't war ready. You ain't ready for the takeover. You ain't ready to be part of that remnant. You ain't ready to ride for a higher. Nah, you still praying on some picket fences and want to make America great again. America ain't great until America is known as Canaan. To America is known as the peaceful city of Ahia Shahaya, right? Until that restores back in America, till they know that the holy promised lands is in America and the holy people is in America and we doing holy and righteous and upright things and we looking the part, being the part, feeling the part, showing, spreading love with the part. Until that's happening, then nothing else matters, right? There's no greater influence than a man returning all people and his people back to the ways and the order of a higher Shah. That's the only thing that matters, man. And that's the only thing I'm about. If you ain't about that, we ain't got nothing to talk about. That's why I'm dolo now. I'm solo. I don't mess with nobody. Love my people. Love them. But I love you from afar. Because if you ain't carrying the same heart that I see that a higher recommends, I'm good on you. My heart after the highest. So if your heart ain't close to mine, I can't rock with you. I don't care if you is my people. Because my people act like they act like they the gods, they the goddesses. They act like they the creators. They act like They act like they the potter, like they created this all. Like they can just get themselves out of that situation, hop out that casket. Nah, I'm good. I'm dolo until a higher restores. Then it's all about us, man. But if you got that heart after a higher and you true to this and you ready to lay everything down for this and you got unequivocal faith, unwavering, you can't be moved. You all about a higher. You ain't distracted. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like you battle tested, and you know how to swim through the fire and you ain't letting nothing move you. You don't care what's going on. You see the changes. You know the challenges. If you like that, let's ride. You know what I mean? We from the same feather. We pushing the same stone, same flock, same shepherds, man. That's all I'm talking about. Peace.